Good afternoon, everybody. Cliff Yankovich, Green Party candidate for the 86th District, Michigan House of Representatives. You know, when you hear something, the same message from two vastly different sources in 1 week's time, it means you better pay attention. The first time I heard the message was from a Jewish guy from Chicago who's very involved in Chinese medicinal arts. The second time I heard the message was yesterday, downtown Grand Rapids at the Rosa Parks Circle, where I was in attendance with a group of Native Americans that were trying to draw attention to the Dakota pipeline situation. I guess what I want to say is something I've tried to say before. We're all in this together, and that's what Dr. Weissman and a wise Native American named Jonathan brought to my attention on those two respective days. What it boils down to is it really doesn't matter what tribe you're associated with, what nationality you are, what color you are, what political party you belong to. When you boil something down like water, it doesn't really matter. We can't tamper with our water anymore. We're all interconnected. What happens in Flint, what happens in Pipeline 5 under the Straits, and what's going on in the Dakotas with that pipeline, it's all connected. It's all part of the hydra-headed corporate monster that's gobbling up our state and our country. That's what prompted me to run as a Green Party candidate, and I'm not the only one. There's 32 of us here in Michigan, and we've got a presidential and vice presidential candidate running as well. We're all people who recognize that what happens to one happens to all of us. When the Detroit public schools fail, it affects our whole state. When people in Flint are being poisoned by lead in their water, it affects our whole state. When the government in Lansing does things at 10 o'clock at night without any public comment, it affects our whole state. If that pipeline underneath the Straits of Mackinac goes, it's going to affect not only our state, but probably 4 others and people in Canada too. You've got an opportunity this November to make a change not only in Lansing, but in the rest of the country as well. Vote green. We don't play with the hydra-headed corporate monster. We're the ones that want to chop its heads off. Thanks for listening.